Hey everyone, this is Hippy Dippy. I would just like to say this. Um, I'm gonna say this right now. If you have a problem with me, just say it to my face. And if we can't talk it out, then that means what's the point of talking to you? Hope you guys have a nice life and move forward. You can't dwell on the past. I've been thinking about this for the past 2 days, and I want to get it off my chest. You can't change the past because the past has already happened. Means that if you I think that if you think about the past has stopped because it already happened, and time has stopped for eternity because you can't change the past unless you have a time machine. Anime and cartoons have taught us that. Here's the other thing, and I'd just like to say this. And my brain just stopped. Whatever you do in the present will make you be a better or a bad person in the future. Remember this. Because if you don't think it's gonna work or something like that, you always want to think about life in general. Because no matter how much you want the world to stop, it's not gonna stop for just one person. It's gonna keep going. World never stops. It's how do I say this? When you think life is perfect and life is good, all of a sudden life throws a shoe at you, and then it changes the course of what you were gonna think you were gonna do, and then that's what's gonna happen. Take me for example. I wanted to be a hockey player before my head injury, and then now I can't skate because I can't balance. So that's the main thing about it. And now I'm playing video games because that's what the career want. That's what life wanted me to do. But it's not written in stone yet. Once it's written in stone, you can be like this, that, and the other thing. You can change the past by conflicting yourself in the present and thinking of what you can do better as a human being, because every human being has flaws. Make yourself a better human being, and then working on it in the future so that way you can be a better person in the future. That's what my opinion is. I didn't learn this from anime. I've always had this notion of this thing. It's like, for example, if you are black and you're white, I don't label you as that. I label you as a human being. If you can talk to me and be nice and kind, then I'll be like, okay, we're good. You're a nice guy. I'll talk to you because I'm a nice guy. I like to talk to people. But if you're going to be stupid, I'm just going to call you flat out stupid because you're an idiot. I'm not going to tell you that this, that, and the other thing. I don't like being mean to people. But if you're talking bullshit, I'll call you out on it. All right? Now, some of my friends, my brain doesn't work as much as it used to. Like, for example, sometimes when I talk, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's really interesting. It's really fucking interesting. Sometimes my brain does not work like most brains because I had a head injury. Of course, I'm not gonna do it. My brain, it doesn't. My sometimes I zone out for no reason. I've stopped in mid sentences, but those are my flaws. Some flaws I have better than others. I have flaws. We're human beings. How do we work on those flaws? By working in the present, by fixing them. What happened? If you have flaws in the past, you fix them in the present, and then you become a better person in the future. Some people don't understand that, and that's why there's a lot of crazy people in the world because they're so dwelled on the past that they don't care about what happens in the future. That's what my main issue is. I don't understand what I don't understand why people think that I hate if you dislike someone because of the fact that they did you wrong in the past. Just let it go. You're not gonna deal with them anymore. So why don't you just let it go? If unless it's something more like sinister and affected your life and some other people, I might be it, but still, then again, it's still pretty freaking stupid to hold a grudge for like 2 or 3 years. Um, if you have a grudge against someone for 2 or 3 years, my suggestion to you is the person that has a grudge against you, don't talk to them because they're not gonna accept you anymore because they are dwelling on the past. If you dwell on the past, it's gonna affect your friendship towards other people in the future and in the present. But it's up to the person to work on what their flaws are. Like for example, I have flaws. I've fucked up more times than one. But here's the thing. I like to work on my flaws more and more like a human being should and try to get better as a person. If I don't get better as a person of what happened to me in the past, then I'm not doing a very good job at it. I have issues. Everyone has issues. We're human beings. We're not fucking perfect. And by the way, if you are perfect, you should get your ass kicked because the fact of the matter is that you're just a rich asshole. No disrespect. I know some rich people are not like that, but I won't get into that situation. No, I always try to be nice to everyone, but if you think that you're perfect, then you should get your ass kicked. Whether you're rich, poor, or whatever the fuck you are, to be honest with you. Because you're full of shit. No one's perfect in this world. If you are perfect, then it's either A, you're an alien, or B, you're full of shit. That's what my opinion is. But everyone has different opinions. Some people have better egos. I know that for a fact. But you need to understand that people in this world have a different conscience of everyone else in the other different world. Everyone has different person. How do I explain this? People have different personalities towards a single subject. There might be people that have the same personality as you during that's the conversation. But if you start up a new conversation, the people that sided with you the last conversation will automatically disagree with you in the next conversation. That's why the whole world is like broken up into like sections, like this, that, and the other thing. I I try to be a nice person. I am a nice person. I try to be as nice person as I can be. And if you don't like me, then that's fine. Just we'll go our separate ways. I'll tell you have a nice life, and I hope you have a nice positive life. Take care of yourself, and that'll be that. I won't talk to you anymore. But if you don't, but if you don't want to make the effort of talking to me, then why should I make the effort to talk to you, anyone else? It happened to me when I was back in working and all this stuff. Back in high school, I tried to talk to people, and no one. I wanted to hang out with people, but I was too shy of a person back then. Now I'm just easygoing because I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't really give a fuck. I say what else is on my mind. If I don't say what's on my mind to the person that I'm talking to, that means that I'm hiding something because I know how they're gonna react. So that's why I just keep it on the down low. It's not like I don't like people. I like everyone. I'm a positive person. I like everyone. Every person that I've talked to in my lifetime, I wish them the best of luck, and they are my friends for life, or acquaintances, or somewhere in between those two lines. Because there's some people like my coworkers. Some of my coworkers I don't even talk to anymore because they don't talk to me anymore. So but if I still talk to you, that means that you guys are my best friends, and that's why. I understand that people have other things to do in their lives, and that's what the main issue is the fact that that's what's bringing me back to this thing. That when your friends stop talking to you, that means something must have happened in their lives to change their lives forever. Like for example, there's a guy that I'm still friends with to this day. His name is Jake, and we've been friends for 11 years, but he doesn't talk to me anymore. But the only reason why he doesn't talk to me anymore is because now he's married. So I kind of understand that. He is one of my best friends, and no matter what happens, he and I are gonna be friends until I fucking die. Even when I'm dead, I'm saving the spot up for heaven or hell or whatever the fuck. Um, I'm not religious, by the way, but I don't really give a shit about that. But if you're religious, I respect your decision, but I disagree. But that's for another video. Um, with that being said, though, I hope everyone has a nice positive day. I just wanted to clear my head out for like a while. But stay positive, everyone, and try to get. Everyone should be positive and not be judgmental to people because some people can change and some people can't. When people can't change, that means that they're dwelling on the past because they are fearing that something bad's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen to some people in life, and they have some people have trouble with it, some people don't. You have to you have to, you have to ask yourself, do you need help with this situation? Because there's no foul of getting people to help you out with your situation. There you if you have to get help, you should get help. I mean, it's like, for example, I never got help. I always kept everything, closed doors. Like, for example, when I went to school, um, everything that I talked about in school was for school and all my classmates and teachers. Whatever I talked to at my house stayed at the house. So that's what my brain processes was. But I just I just need to get my head cleared out. I need to clear my mind out. But I hope everyone has a nice positive day. Take care, and I know this video is 11 minutes long, but I need to get my head cleared off because my brain is like on overdrive. And the fact that I'm playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2 right now, as you can see, as you know, you can't see. But that was a fucking waste of time. Stay positive, everyone, as the fucking thing falls down. Stay positive, everyone.